Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tanya coming to you from Peddlers Den in Illinois. I am looking very forward to our upcoming event, the Plaid Friday, also known as Black Friday. I call it a work-along. Anyway, I am going to be offering 3 different projects that day. All 3 of those project kits are currently on our website for sale. So after you watch this video, if you want to go shop, you can. So if you are a techniques kind of person, this is our technique class for the day, and it features our Scenic Elements stencils. You're going to be learning how to use the stencils to create dramatic clouds. Now, what's nice is that these clouds can be used on your cards, they can be used on mini books, they can be used on pages. So this is a technique that really does span all of the different interests of all of the different types of paper crafters. So when you get our Scenic Elements stencils, this is just one of the cloud patterns. When you look up in the sky, your clouds don't all look exactly the same. And they don't have nice smooth edges. Most of our competitors' stencils have very loopy, smooth-edged clouds. And those are fine if you're going for the whimsical look, but we tend to be more of a realistic company, and I was looking for a stencil that would enable us to create more realistic looking clouds. So this is one of them out of the set of stencils that will be included in your kit. This is the one that I'm going to be using the day of the work along. But if you want to take a little more time, you can use all of the different ones that are included in the stencil kit, and you can mix and match them all in your sky so that your sky includes clouds that have various shapes. So your Dramatic Clouds African Style Work-Along Kit will include the entire Scenic Elements Cloud Stencil set. Okay, and that's one of the things that you'll get to keep. We wanted this to be all about the clouds. So we took the liberty of providing pre-printed card blanks for you to work on. So each kit has 2 of these and 2 of these, and what we will be doing is we will then be adding the stenciled clouds to create something that looks much like this. Now, you may or may not be a ribbon kind of girl. We're going to throw ribbon in for those who are. And if you don't care for ribbon, then when you create your cards, you can just leave the ribbon off. If you're sending them to a man or something, you may want to leave the ribbon off. But we wanted to give you that option, and the ribbon sometimes creates a little more texture and dimension. Because the scenes are African themed, we are going to be focusing on the hot colors, the hot reds, oranges, and yellows. But as you can see, you can also use blues or any other color that you want. On our samples, we use our Hollyberry Red, our Tangerine, and our Sunflower inks. Now, these are not included in your kit, but if you need dye-based inks that are the correct color, these are sold separately on our website. If you like the blues, or you want to use blues for your scrapbook pages or something, we used our Robin's Egg Blue, our Yorktown Blue, and our Granite Cool Gray. Again, those are sold separately. What is included in your kit, though, is one of our sponges. This is the style of sponge that we prefer to use on this. It has a larger, more porous texture. The compressed sponges, like a makeup sponge, tend to not work very well. You kind of want this larger porous texture. And what we do, and what we're going to be recommending that you do, is to cut your sponge into 6 pie-shaped wedges. Use each of your 6 wedges for a specific color of ink. This works really well. And during our work along, we're going to go into more detail about why we do it this way and how we use these to create the clouds. Now, this technique, once you learn the technique, there's no end to what you can do with it. I tend to like my clouds to have white showing through, but if you're a person that wants them to be a little more subdued, you could opt to do something like this, where you have less white, you tone it down with some of the other colors, and basically when you do something like this, it makes it look like it is later in the day. The more white you have showing, the earlier in the day it tends to appear. The less white that you have showing, the later in the afternoon or closer to evening that it appears. If you tend to go heavy on your grays and what have you, it can look like a storm is rolling in. There's just no end to what you can do here. Now, this kit, when you purchase it, this kit includes the stencil set. It includes the 4 pre-printed card blanks for you to work on. It includes the additional paper, envelopes, and ribbon for you to complete your cards. And it includes a mask. Now, you will have to cut your mask, but what your mask does for you is it allows you to cover up your giraffe while you are stenciling the clouds so that you don't have clouds running across your giraffe. And then when you are finished, you pull that off and voila, that's what it looks like. Now, what will you have to have? You will have to have your dye inks. We recommend 3. You can get by with 2. For instance, I could use just the hollyberry red and the yellow on this, but by adding that orange, it really does increase the richness of the color. So we recommend usually using 3 inks, 3 dye-based inks. You're going to need scissors. You're going to need scissors to trim your mask and your ribbons if you use ribbon. And you are going to need some color pencils to color in the giraffe. We used the Prismacolor Yellow Ochre and the Prismacolor Light Umber, but you're going to need a little bit of color pencil to color in your giraffe. This kit is available for order right now on our website from peddlersden.com. We have a category called Black Friday Work-Along Kits. If you go to that category, you will find this kit and the other project kits that we're using for all of our Black Friday events there. This particular kit is a $20 kit, and of course, shipping and what have you is additional. Our second project that we're going to be offering that day is much simpler. But I do want to point out that I am always asked what to do for men's cards. And a lot of our line works extremely well for men or men and women. I believe this is one of those cards. This card is really good as a retirement card. It can be used as a birthday card. It can be used as a get well or thinking of you. It is extremely versatile. When you order this kit, you will get the full-size rubber stamp. Now, all of our rubber stamps are unmounted rubber. So before the work along, you will have to trim and prep your rubber. You'll want to trim close to the image. And if you are unfamiliar with how to use unmounted rubber, I would really encourage you to reach out to me. Feel free to pick up the telephone and call. Peddlers Den does have a YouTube channel, and there is a video there that talks about all of the most popular ways of using unmounted rubber. I don't really want to go into that here, but if you're unfamiliar with it, I do want to help you. So I do want you to either watch our video or pick up the phone and call. This particular kit features some of the Realtree paper, and I just love Realtree. But I'm really an outdoorsy kind of girl, and so I love nature, I love trees, and the Realtree is something that I just really like using on cards. The layer is one of the metallic shimmer golds, and then of course that coordinates nice with the ribbon. We colored this with color pencil. The color pencils are not included in your kit, but we do sell the colors that we used separately on our website. When you go to the project kit, it tells you which colors we used. So to complete this project, you need to be able to trim and use unmounted rubber. You need a black ink pad, you need some color pencils, and some adhesive. This is an $18 kit. And when you're all finished, you have 4 beautiful cards. Our third project that we are offering that day is a Western horse card. Now, this is fun. This kit includes what you need to make 3 of these cards. This card features an embossed layer. Now, I know that sometimes you find it a little hard to see that embossing, but hopefully by me holding it up a little bit and tipping it, you can see. So your kit will include your pre-cut dark brown scallop circles. It'll include a pre-punched light brown circle. It'll include the pre-embossed panel. It includes the ribbon, the brads, the papers, the envelopes. So there isn't a lot that you need to complete this project. You will get one of our saddle horse with gear rubber stamps. This, of course, is yours to keep. You will need to be able to trim and prep this. You'll need to know and be prepared to use it with either acrylic blocks or a platform. Like I said before, if you're unfamiliar or uncomfortable using plain rubber, please reach out to me in advance. We'll work it out. And you will need to be able to trim and prep your rubber. You'll need either a black, I really recommend black, or a dark brown ink pad. If you have the choice, I would go black. You'll need a white pencil to do your highlighting. And sometimes a black color pencil is good to deepen some of the shadows. That's optional. You don't have to have the black pencil. The white is really a necessity. You'll need scissors, adhesive, and I recommend an awl. We sell little leather crafting awls that we use to punch our holes. In this case, you have to punch the hole through the ribbon, and I punched it through the embossed paper layer to insert my brads. You may have a different method that you want to use, and that's fine, but this ribbon is so tough that you're going to need to poke a hole in it to get the brad through it. So just be prepared for that. The other thing we're including in this kit is we are including pre-printed verses that go with our Western theme for the inside. So this one says it's your special day. Take time to kick up your heels. Wishing you a very merry day, and that is spelled M-A-R-E. Galloping by just to say hi. And I was horsing around and forgot your birthday. Hope you had a great day. So once again, this kit comes with what you need to make 3 of these cards, and that's a $20 kit. So once again, to order this or any of the other kits, please go to our website, peddlersden.com. You can copy this down and put it in your browser, or you can go to the website and in the search bar put Black Friday Work-Along Kits, and it will pull up all 3 of the kits that we've detailed today, and we may or may not get a couple of other kits loaded in for other events. So the 3 that I just showed you, those are on the website right now. They're available for purchase right now. When you check out, it will charge you freight. And if you're an Illinois resident, it will charge you sales tax. I encourage you to order sooner rather than later because the mail is a little slower than usual. So we want to make sure that if you do want to participate, that you get your kit in plenty of time. I am looking so forward to crafting with you that day. Please, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please reach out to me. I love hearing from my customers. My name is Tanya Weekly, and my phone number is 815-498-3429. That is my office landline, so you can't text me. You'll have to pick up the phone and call me. Thank you so much. I am looking so forward to it. Goodbye.